The purpose of this module is to give you a basic understanding about Scratch. This module covers the following concepts of Scratch: starting Scratch, Scratch window, adding a block, changing costumes, adding sound, starting a project. Scratch is a computer programming language meant to teach programming concepts to young students. The Scratch software is free to download. Its latest version is 2.0. It can be downloaded from https://scratch.mit.edu/download. The main element in Scratch is a sprite. A sprite is a drawing that you can give commands to. You can move it around, change its size, make it play music, etc. A sprite can be a ball, a butterfly, or an animal. Scratch allows you to create programs by dragging blocks that have commands on them and fitting them together. These programs are called scripts. When you click on a script, Scratch runs the blocks from top to bottom of the script. You can create a range of simple animations and games in Scratch. Starting Scratch. To start Scratch 2, click Start Scratch 2 or double-click the Scratch icon on the desktop. The Scratch window will be displayed. Scratch window. The Scratch window has the following main parts: menu bar, stage, sprite list, scripts, costumes, and sounds tabs. Menu bar. The menu bar has the following elements: Scratch logo. The Scratch logo button takes you to the home page of the Scratch website. Set language. Click Set language to open a menu which lists all the languages in which Scratch is available. If you wish to change from English to any other language in the list, just click on its name. File menu. The File menu has options to save your work, download the project to your computer system, or upload a project from your computer to the Internet. Edit menu. The Edit menu has commands to adjust the stage size or access the Undelete option. Tips. Click the Tips button to open a window that offers tutorial projects for practice. It also gives information on how you can create different effects, make a sprite talk, etc. Duplicate. Click the Duplicate button. This button looks like a rubber stamp, and then click a block or sprite to make a copy of it. Delete. Click the Delete button, and then click a sprite or block to remove it from a project. Grow. Click the Grow button, and then click a sprite to increase its size. Shrink. Click the Shrink button, and then click a sprite to make it smaller in size. Block Help. Click the Block Help button, and then click on any Scratch block to open a help window that provides information on how that block can be used. The stage is where you see the results of your programs. The different parts of the stage are: Stage button. Click the Stage button to switch back and forth between the default stage size and full screen mode. Green flag. The green flag is used to run a Scratch program. Stop button. The red button stops running a Scratch program. Sprite List. The sprite list shows the sprites that have been added to the stage. To select a sprite, just click it in the sprite list or double-click it on the stage. Sprite information. In the sprite list, select a sprite and click the information button on the upper left corner of the sprite. The X and Y values show the current position of the sprite on the screen, while direction shows its orientation on the screen. The rotation style icons control which directions a sprite can face it. The first icon specifies full rotation. This option visually points the sprite in the direction it is facing. The second icon indicates left or right rotation style. The third icon specifies no rotation, which means the sprite will not change the direction in which it is looking, even if it is oriented at a different angle. The Can Drag in Player control allows or disallows the user to manually drag the sprites around the stage during project presentation. The Show box allows you to display or hide the sprite. The back arrow button closes the information panel and returns you to the sprite list. Scripts tab. When you click the Scripts tab, the 10 color-coded block categories appear. These are motion, looks, sound, pen, data, events, control, sensing, operators, and more blocks. Scripts area. It is the place where you stack the blocks to perform an action on the stage. Magnification tools. You can use the zoom buttons that appear on the bottom right side of the scripts area to zoom in or out of the script. The left button zooms the pane out. The right button zooms it in. The middle button resets the zoom level to 100%, which is the default value. Costumes tab. Select a sprite in the sprite list and click the Costumes tab. To delete a costume, select it in the Costumes area and then click the cross button in the top right corner of the costume. If you want to add another costume to the sprite, you could click one of the new costume buttons at the top of the Costumes area. To make a copy of a costume, right-click it and then choose to duplicate it. To get back to the Scripts area, click the Scripts tab above the Costumes area. The Sounds tab. The Sounds tab is used to add sound to a sprite. Click the cat sprite in the sprite list and then click the Sounds tab. The Sounds tab appears. On the left, you will see a list of the sounds the sprite has. You can add a new sound by any of the following ways. Choose Sound from Library. Click this icon to open the sound library. You can choose a category on the left. To preview a sound, click the play button beside its speaker icon. If you really like the sound, select it and then click OK. You can also add a sound by double-clicking it. Record new sound. Click this icon to open the recording box. Now, you can record any voice and use it. Upload sound from file. Click this button to open the Select Files to Upload dialog box. Select the sound file you like and click Open. To start a project, select a sprite. By default, it is located at the center of the screen. To create a script, simply click the block categories and drag a block from the block palette to the scripts area. To run the script, click the block and observe the changes on the screen. Moving the cat sprite. To move the cat sprite, follow these steps. Select the Scripts tab. Make sure the Motion Block category is selected. Drag the Move block from the block palette to the Scripts area. To run the script, click the block in the Scripts area. The cat sprite moves by 10 steps to the right. Edit the text box. You can edit the number in a text box by simply clicking on it and changing it to some other number. Snapping blocks. When you drag a block to the scripts area, a white highlight indicates where you can drop the block. This shows the connection with the other blocks in the scripts area. You can create Scratch projects by snapping blocks together into stacks. Let us try a program to turn the cat sprite by specified degrees. Select the Scripts tab. Drag the Move and Turn blocks to the Scripts area. Click anywhere on the stack of blocks and see the changes. To bring the cat sprite back to the original position, drag the direction handle. Add a sound. Click the Sound block. Drag the Play Sound block to the Scripts area. Run the project by clicking anywhere on the stack of blocks in the Scripts area. You will hear a sound of meow after the script has moved and turned. Saving a project. Click the File option on the menu bar. The File menu appears. Select the Save or Save As option. The Save Project dialog box appears. Select the drive and folder in the dialog box. Type the file name in the File Name text box and click Save. The saved Scratch project has the extension .sb2. Opening an existing project. Click the File menu and select the Open option. The Open Project dialog box appears. Select the correct drive, folder, and file. Click Open. Exiting from Scratch. Click the Quit option of the File menu. Now, let us do an activity. To do this activity, you need to make the cat sprite turn by 90 degrees. Congratulations! You have successfully completed this activity.